Order! I demand order in this bedroom!
You know that friend who wakes up at 3 a.m. and suddenly puts themselves on trial for a mistake they made in 2008? The one who stares at the ceiling while their brain replays a cringe moment in 4K resolution. Yeah, that friend isn't trying to torture themselves. They're protecting something. If you're someone who functions perfectly by day, but holds a grand jury hearing the second your head hits the pillow, welcome. You're about to feel very seen. And today we're breaking down the psychology of the nighttime overthinker, the one society calls neurotic, but science calls something else entirely. Here's the thing. Relaxed brains handle memory like a filed report. The event happens, it gets stored, and they move on. But for people with high cognitive vigilance, an unresolved moment feels like a threat. Every awkward silence, even a small one, feels like a gap in your armor, and replaying it is the only way to patch the hole. Psychologists often link this to the default mode network. Some people need sleep to reset. Others need resolution to feel safe. It's not craziness. It's just how your nervous system processes risk. But there's more going on than just anxiety. Some people spiral because the quiet night gives them the focus they don't get anywhere else. Out there, the day is a constant barrage. Urgent emails, traffic noise, the performance of being okay. But in the dark, you control the docket. You control the evidence, the witnesses, the verdict. For people with a need for perfection, that review isn't a luxury, it's survival. Here's something wild. Studies suggest that people who ruminate at night often value precision over peace. Overthinking isn't always about insecurity. It's the brain running a simulation, saying, I can't let us get hurt like that again, so I'll run this scenario until I find the solution. Society romanticizes the heavy sleeper, the person who hits the pillow and is out cold. But what if your sleeplessness is actually your brain's way of double-checking the locks before it lets you rest? That's not broken, that's diligence. Now some people hold court for a darker reason, a harsh inner critic, shame, or a perfectionism that quietly whispers, you aren't good enough yet. Keep analyzing. And for them, the bedroom becomes both a sanctuary and a cell. So it's important to know, are you awake because you're solving a problem, or because the fear of being flawed has paralyzed you? Because one is processing, the other is punishment. But for those who just need to think it through, they aren't manic. They just process differently. They find clarity in the silence, the cool side of the pillow, the way the streetlights hit the blinds, the realization that the mistake doesn't actually matter. Psychologists call this delayed emotional processing. These people don't need the comfort of ignorance. Their mind is sharp enough to want the truth. So, if you're someone who solves the world's problems while the world is asleep, you're not crazy. You're just wired for safety over sleep. Tell me, are you the judge or the defendant? And if you want the psychology of why you can't shut it off, the next video is going to explain the part most people never talk about.